Alright, hi guys, UnoPro back again today, just for another live ranked commentary play. Not going to go over the deck too much today. Basically, just a fairly standard combo Songhai deck. If you want a deeper explanation of some of my thoughts on the deck, watch the video from yesterday. So we're just going to get back into a game. So I did make a video yesterday. I do plan on trying to make a video at least once every 2 days, hopefully every day, because I'm really enjoying the game. I'm definitely playing it every day. For now, just focusing on live ranked games, but in the future probably going to do some more like advanced Songhai for now, and then eventually move on to other decks. So here I have a choice. Do I want to get rid of the Inner Focus or the Saberspine Seal? If I was against Liner, I'd definitely getting rid of the Inner Focus because it works really well against the Provoke. Not a lot of 5 health minions, though. If I'm versing Obelisk, Tusk Ball plus this, so I think I'm going to get rid of the Inner Focus. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of the Saberspine Seal because I want to draw a Gorehorn and that could be really strong, especially against Vitruvian. Okay, not the worst draw. Just going to steal this. Not a lot that can punish this, not that you'd expect, and it's just a good tempo play either way. So already thinking about what card to replace, most likely the Juxtaposition. Okay, so he's dispelling it. I see a lot of Vitruvians do this, and I just really not a fan of the play. Okay. Bit of an awkward turn here. I really want to kill this because the Frenzy can be quite annoying, but I'd have to use an Inner Focus to kill it, which I'm not really sure I want to do. I think what I might do is honestly just push for damage a bit. I can push for damage and then just save up for like Killing Edge, sort of the Mechazor combo to kind of come back on the board. Okay, I'm definitely moving this here. See, the problem is if I play another Tusk Ball, then I'm just going to allow this to Frenzy it for free. Maybe that's fine. Because then he'll have to attack my General, then I put this down to 7 in range for this. Yeah. Not really sure of this play exactly. And my logic is, he's most likely going to play 1 minion, move this here, Frenzy my General, which puts it down to 7, and then I can just look for a big combo with this. Maybe it's a bit slow though. Maybe I don't want to fall too far behind on board. The only other option was attacking with both Tusk Balls and Inner Focusing. Maybe that was the right play. We'll have to see. So now it's just a question of mana. 2 Killing Edges is probably way too slow. Inner Focused. Okay. If I had a Saberspine Spiel, this would be pretty sweet, but I don't. So, what am I going to do? I could use both Inner Focuses on this. And even play Tusk Ball. I wonder if that's good. It is using a lot of cards in my hand. You know what, I think I'm going to try for it. Because it's going to be hard to hold on to both portals. Okay, so I want to go here. I could go for this one, I'm just going to go for this one. Here, play a Tusk Ball, play this, attack once, attack twice. So I'm going to clear his board, deal quite a lot of damage to him. So it's a semi-risky play because I'm losing a lot of cards in my hand. Just trying to think if I could have played around Stars Fury. Not really. Unless I moved. Could I move my general anywhere? Maybe if I move my general. Not really. There's not a lot of good options to play around Stars Fury. Okay. So, actually this is a good opportunity for me to talk about this, because I feel like this card is super overrated against Songhai. People always just like, it's the counter, but honestly I feel like in most of my games where it's come out, it just hasn't been a problem at all. Like, it's an inconvenience, but it's not going to win you the game, and I think that's something people like. Here is actually pretty good. So I'm actually thinking of going really aggressive, and the way I would do that is by playing this here, juxtapositioning, hit him for 8. I think that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to play this over here. Wait, have I replaced the card? Yes, I have replaced the card. I always make sure I've replaced the card before I do my full play. So we're going to move this over here. Or do we want to move it where his backstab is? Yeah, we probably want to move it to his back. Maybe I do want to move it here, so he has to move further forward if he wants to kill it. Actually, no, I don't want. I want to play around Stars Fury, so this is better. Or we can play around Stars Fury. Maybe this. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, so this way I play around Stars Fury a little bit. He can hit me with this, but it shouldn't be too big a problem. Hopefully we draw some kind of burst. Not really what we want to see, but he does need some kind of answer for this. So it's probably Rakasha's Fury, Stars Fury, which is pretty fine. The worst thing I'm really scared about is Rakasha's Curse plus Emerald Rejuvenator, which will put him to 7. Okay. He does need a way to kill that though. It's very hard for him to win if he doesn't have a way to kill that. Alright, so unless I'm horribly wrong. Okay, yes, he actually can kill that, so yeah. Can put him to 1, just need 1 damage. Okay. Interesting. I don't personally like that just because I have so many buffs and teleports in my deck. But he didn't get punished for it. Okay. What are my options here? I'm feeling like I pretty much have to just... The only other option is just to teleport my general here, which is actually a decent option as well. But that way I might lose some kind of like third wish stuff. I really wish I could replace another card. I think I'm just going to go the safe option. Backstab, kill this. Part of me wants to move away. Nah, I can't play that passive. So I'll play here. I can't afford to play around Stars Fury, because if I move here then he'll just kill this for free. So I'm just going to go up here, kill. So, sorry if my commentary hasn't been the best this game. It's been quite a complicated game and I'm probably made a couple misplays. Definitely pretty close, this one. So there's the Stars Fury. Does third wish kill me? No, it doesn't. Or does it? Oh, it does kill me actually. Okay, doesn't look like he has it though. So we have a lot of live draws: Mask Shadows, Inner Focus, Saber Spine Seal, depending on what he plays. Okay, pretty much need an Inner Focus now. Thankfully we're not lost if we don't win necessarily, but it will be a bit difficult. So I'm going to get rid of this. Maybe I should just get rid of the Mechazor. Yeah, I think the Mechazor is the least likely to win us the game. Okay, that is not good. But we still have an escape plan. Okay, so I want to get as far away with this as I can, and I want to leave my stuff alive. Okay, so get my general right in the corner, play the 2 Heartseekers. We still have lots of threats. He's definitely not got the win yet. Probably should have played this here, around Star's Fury. Probably doesn't make... I'm playing around it pretty well actually, there's only one thing here. Yeah, if I played it... I did make a mistake, I made a small mistake, and the small mistakes really do matter, I do go on about them a lot. But if I played it here, then Star's Fury just hits nothing. And that's actually something I really like about Vitruvian, is just that it's so many ways you can play around it, it's all interactive. Whereas with Magma, sure you can not play 3 HP minions against Plasma Storm, but it's still not the same. Okay, so we just need to get one of the Lantern Foxes near him and inner focus it to win. So I'm gonna... Okay, so now we have a really tough decision. Or maybe it's not a decision at all. Actually, no, I don't have a decision. So I'm gonna move up here, I'm gonna play the Lantern Fox here, inner focus it, walk up, attack twice. Okay. I wasn't thinking very clearly then. I was thinking I would have to hope for a Lantern Fox close enough to him. But we do get the win. So, very tricky game. And I was actually saying the other day that one of my favourite matchups just happens to be Vitruvian vs Songhai. Just because it's fairly even. I would probably say there's a bit of an edge to the Songhai player. Just because there's not amazing healing from the Vitruvian player, except for the 6 mana 5/5 provoke healer. The problem with that is, and this is probably a tip for the Vitruvian players, is that I find a lot of the time they run away, they put their backs to the wall, they build a big defense with the healer and the Portal Guardians, and then I sit in the corner with my ranged units, with my Mogwais, drawing cards, until I can just juxtaposition it away. And that's the problem with a heal. It's an amazing card, very, very, very strong legendary, but it's not an instant heal, and you can't always kill it off yourself. Okay, so I'm definitely keeping the Heartseeker. Pretty unlikely I'm keeping this without a combo piece. Mogwai, I'm definitely leaning towards. There is a question of Mogwai. If I was running Ghost Lightning, maybe I wouldn't keep it. Maybe I would still. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so definitely replacing the Saber-Spine Seal. Maybe against other classes, I definitely like Saber-Spine Seal against Liner, just because it's so good at killing the 3/5 provoke. Not a lot of classes have a lot of full HP minions early, so that if there was a good full HP minion I was worried about, maybe I could keep it to combo with the Heartseeker. Okay, so we have actually a lot of options here. I think I want to get rid of Juxtaposition. Yeah. Alright, so now this actually makes an even bigger decision. Theoretically, actually, I could just move up, play this on the mana tile, activate it and teleport it behind and do 6 damage. But then he could technically kill it. Actually, not if I play it here. Maybe it's a good play. It's very, very all in. I think I'm going to try it. Just because Mogwai hopefully will be able to replenish my hand. It's very tempo and he needs an answer. And because I went for this one, he can't play the 5 mana card that kills a minion. So let's get some kind of Dispel. This is a very all-in play. One of the good things about being at S rank as well, since the stars really don't mean too much, a lot of the times I just like to experiment with plays. The situation doesn't come up a lot because it's unlikely you have those 3 cards in your hand. But if he doesn't have an answer, it's out of range of the artifact that gives it to attack. So I feel like this is a decent position. I did have the Dispel. That is pretty unfortunate. I'm still going to get a lot of damage out of that card. Okay, So now I have another decision. I can play these two together, or I can replace it because it's probably one of the worst cards I can get. I could actually, I could just give this Killing Edge and play a Kaido Assassin. That'll get him down to 7. I think I need to slow down a little bit though, because that'll give him board control. That'll cement him board control for the most part. And then if he heals, maybe I don't want to replace a card this turn. They're both pretty good. Yep, it's probably one of the rarer occasions where I don't replace a card. So I'm going to play this here. I could even play it here. Nah, it's probably too aggressive. Let's just play Mogwai here, protecting. There you go, here. Yeah, I don't really care if he comes up forward. I'm not gonna trade. If he wants to kill Mogwai like that, I think I'm fine with it. Maybe not. Actually, I think I'm gonna fight for ball control. I still have the tempo. If I was against a Magmar here, I would just go all in on Plasma Storm because I just need to get the damage early. Hopefully he can't kill both my minions. If he can't kill both my minions, I'm feeling pretty good. That's fine. I'm just gonna probably replace the Saber Spine Seal. Unfortunately, I can't hit him with my general as well. I really like to hit him with my general, but I can't just because of the way that's positioned. Okay, so I'm gonna just give this Killing Edge. There's no real other way to do this. He will be able to trade off with the Healing Mystic, but that's fine. We'll draw 3 cards, and then we're also he's really low with Spiral Technique in hand. Not a bad draw. Probably didn't need the second Spiral Technique. Very unlikely. Though I guess technically hasn't really come up much before. I could next turn go up to the Mana Tile, play Spiral Technique, hit him, and then do it again next turn, which would be very hard to come back from. Though of course that's assuming he doesn't go aggressive and go for this. But if he does, it'll open him up to some Mask of Shadows stuff eventually. And this guy's already shown he's playing pretty passive. Okay, it looks like he is going for it. Probably do have quite a few draws that could really cement the game. Okay, so he has gotten board control. And I think I think I'm going to get rid of the second Spiral Technique. It's probably too slow. Not exactly. Maybe it is what I want. Because what I'm thinking of now is Mask of Shadows. Come hit him here. Then I'll play this Heartseeker, Inner Focus it, and give it this. So I have a 5/3. Be a bit low on cards in hand, but I'm pressuring him a lot. He'll be at 10 HP. And I think that's what I'm going to go for. I could do 1 extra damage and take extra 4 damage, but I don't think I want to do that. A lot of the time in Songhai, like your own health just doesn't matter, but in a semi-aggressive deck, I guess is what you would call it, then it does matter because it's going to get extra turns, and the more turns you're alive, the more cards you can draw, and then eventually you kill him. So here he's got a lot of tasks. He needs to stop me from healing. Okay, there's a game. So that was a very interesting game, and I'm really liking the game so far we've had today because I don't really know if I've played it perfectly. I feel like I could have definitely done a lot of things differently. And there was definitely a question of playing for board control or not. Now, when you're deciding that, and this is honestly just the biggest thing that comes down to Songhai is when you play for board control and when you don't. And that's why you can see a lot of posts on the forums asking how do I play Songhai, just in general. And you really need to know the class you're against, how much healing they have. So if you're guessing a Liner, and you're just willing to... Yeah, Liner's really tricky, because Tempest can easily gain board control for him. Okay, just going to quickly go on my play before I get back to this point. I'm willing to let him just double trade here, so I can play the Heartseeker out. I don't think I want another Gorehorn though. Not sure I want a Lantern Fox, but it'll depend on our hand. Okay, so going back to that, if my opponent can easily gain board control back, even if I go for it, like say against a Tempest or a Plasma Storm, and I'm weak to that, then I'll just go for damage, and then try and combo out the rest of the game. But if I'm versing someone like Abyssian, who'll probably run heals, but doesn't have an easy, I win the board, I have the board back, then I can fight for board control. And people act like Emerald Rejuvenator, if you have one of them, or just an Earth Sphere from Magma, you just win against Songhai because it's just all about damage. But if I have board control, and I've consistently had board control throughout the game, very rarely do I lose just because my opponent had loss of heals. So when your opponent's heals will be effective once they have control of the board. But if you can deny the board control, then they basically just have a bunch of heals doing nothing. So I'm just going to get rid of the Lantern Fox here. A bit awkward with his hand. This is a bit of an awkward kind of turn here. There's no way to get him to backstab here. I could just... I'm fighting for board control here. I feel part of me wants to just come here, so it's out of range of his general. Attack him. Kill this. Maybe equip Mask of Shadows. Or I could juxtaposition these two so that I can get this to a 4-4 instead. Maybe, but then it dies to the 4-1 rush, and I've just traded a juxt. Actually, no. I'm going to Mask of Shadows to kill this, move this up here. That way, Mask of Shadows is still equipped. It still dies to the 4-1, but at least I'm not giving up a juxtaposition. This way I'm not actually giving up a card. So just fighting for board control, and I'm versing the same opponent, so we know he has heals, so we know we need board control. This is a very good draw with this card. And that's basically the reason you run Mask of Shadows. So next turn, I'm thinking about getting rid of Lantern Fox, but there's also like just a chance I just play it. I feel like people are pretty greedy with their Lantern Foxes. The way I kind of approach Lantern Fox is probably a little bit different. A lot of people just see it as the main win condition of the deck. And this is probably just from my experience. I actually got S rank when I didn't have any Lantern Foxes, and I was using the Scarlet Viper, which, it's a pretty decent card. It's definitely viable for S rank games, but it's not going to always win you the game. So I saw Lantern Fox. It's just a threat. You just play it. Your opponent has to respond, or they lose the game. So can I get behind his back here? I'm actually really bad at calculating these, to be honest. I don't think I can, actually. If I'm here, that's 1, 3. I can't actually get behind his back. So I guess I just play this. Yeah, I guess I just play this. Guess I want to play one close to him. And I will move closer. I don't really want to get rid of any of these, to be honest. Not sure if I should get rid of him. This combos so well with Lantern Fox. This is quite a hard decision. Maybe the Silhouette Tracer, just because it's unlikely I'm going to get a backstab. I think I will. So this is quite a good argument for why you should replace first, and this was a big mistake not to. But I probably wouldn't have inner focused anyway. Okay, that is strange. I just had no idea he was playing a Golem deck. How much damage do I have? I must be close. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so I juxtaposition. And then play this. That's 6 damage. 12 damage. This one is another 6, another 8. So 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. Well, okay. I should juxtaposition this one here and kill this for free. That's definitely what I'm going to do. kill this for free. Let's attack this. Juxtapositioning for the other one because it's more versatile. Actually, do I want to kill this? I should have thought about this more. Yeah. My hand is very good at finishing them off if I drew a minion. So this was actually a pretty risky play, and at first I was happy with it just because it's so much damage, but now I'm not so sure. The fact that he's left his back open here is okay. Still, he's left his back open. I really don't like that play from him. Okay, I'll probably want to get rid of one of these. Yeah. Ooh. No draw. Oh, minion. Any minion would have won the game pretty much. So I just need to do damage. I can't go for ball control. Any minion should still be a win. I have lost my masking shadows. I'm also not too worried about getting bursted. Still another no minion, but good chance of drawing one. So very weird that he's playing Golden Abyssian. I don't know if that's just... He's an S rank player, so maybe there's some logic behind it, or maybe he's just doing it for a quest. We will see. But I'm quite glad with how today's games have gone. This should be lethal. Maybe not. We do need to draw something. We just need to draw any minion. So we'll get rid of a teleport. I need one of them. And there it is. Okay. So quite a good game. Really happy with how they've kind of shown the constant decisions you make as Songhai about whether to go ball control or face. And yeah, it is really knowing the class. If you think they have a lot of heals, then you need board control, because their heals won't be that effective if they never get board control. But if they get board control and then they can heal, that's when you'll lose. If they have heals and a really good way of clearing your board, sometimes you just gotta go for it. That's against like the Magma Liner kind of way. If you can play around Plasma Storm and Tempest, then sure, keep going for it. But otherwise, sometimes you just gotta go for it. And if they have a really good way to gain ball control and they have the heals to back it up, sometimes there's nothing you can do. So thanks for watching, guys. Gonna keep trying to do these, and then probably some more advanced specific guides later on. So leave plenty of feedback, mention what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future, and subscribe if you want to see these kind of videos more.